So far, we know how to find the vertex of our parabola, its axis of symmetry, and its minimum and maximum value. So when it comes time for our word problems, those are the only types of questions that we can be asked. So here in the diagram, I have a parabola that typically depicts what we see in word problems. So they are typically upside down parabola graphs. The vertex point is always going to be our highest, so that's going to be a maximum height. And remember, our vertex is either the highest or lowest point of our graph. So if it is upside down, we are going to have a maximum. So when we have a word problem that asks us for our maximum height, we want to find the y-coordinate of the vertex. If the word problem also asks us to figure out how long it took to get to that maximum height, that's going to be our input. So that's going to be that axis of symmetry value, that's going to be that x-coordinate that goes into the vertex. So those are the only two questions that you can see right now, whether it's going to be time to our maximum or what our maximum is. So you're either going to be finding the x-coordinate or the y-coordinate of the vertex. So our example says a model rocket is launched from the roof of a building. Its flight path is modeled by the function that is given, where h is the height of the rocket above the ground in meters and t is the time after the launch in seconds. What is the rocket's maximum height? So it's asking for the maximum height. So if we look back at our diagram that we were just talking about, maximum height is going to be the y-coordinate of the vertex. So before I can find the y, I do need to find the x. So I'm going to use the formula that it gives me. I'm going to identify the a, the b, and the c. So in my formula, my a term is -5, my b term is 30, and my c term is 10. So to find the x-coordinate first, I have to use the formula x equals the opposite of b divided by 2 times a. My b term here is a positive 30, so I'm going to plug in a negative 30 in the numerator, and then I'm going to multiply 2 times -5 in the denominator. So I'm going to get a fraction of -30 divided by -10, which simplifies to give me a positive whole number 3. So that is going to be my input. So what that would really mean in this problem is that it's going to take 3 seconds to get to its maximum height. So I'm going to use that 3 seconds to figure out at what height it is. So I'm going to plug into the equation like we were doing. So I'm going to have y equals -5 times 3 squared plus 30 times 3 plus 10. So I can take that whole equation and plug it into my calculator to figure out how high my rocket got. So my y-coordinate would be 55. So that means my rocket got to be 55 meters high.